Alright, so hello there, people on the internet. There should be another episode. I'm back. I'm in the lava zone and I've got my blue artifact, or my blue tablet. Because I forgot that last time. I once again forgot to bring Romulus. Jesus Christ, that sounded like it was right on top of me. Oh no. That fucking lava is gonna come out move on to that thing, isn't it? It's near like a fuck ton of heat, so it's going to continuously regenerate its power. Yeah. Still, I'm pissed off. Yeah, I don't really have the suit for this. There we go. I don't know why it sounds like that Dragon of Ice on top of me. Maybe it's in the facility or something, I don't know. Anyway, blue tablet. Here you go. Please tell me I don't need another one, because then I'm going to be really pissed off. Wow, this is a... Whoa! That scared me a bit. Oh, there's another huge chunk of... Oh! There's another huge chunk of...
Broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
What did you say? Translating alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately. Yeah, well, everything went wrong, basically. Oh, we have another one of those huge iron cube fabricator. This device appears to be the origin of the raw material that forms the base of the ion cubes, which power small alien systems, likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant. This device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks, because I once again, even though I went back... Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. No... Okay, I have to go back again because it looks like I need another tablet for that. But I once again forgot to bring an ace, but begin Romulus. But once I do get here with Romulus, apparently I can just drill that and then get unlimited ion cubes. Oh, there's another one of those little robots. Once again, they've got a whole bunch of alien objects around here. Alien building block. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been the fundamental building blocks of the aliens' technology, or even of the aliens themselves. Tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates that it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b. Its size suggests the subject was a Leviathan class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may also have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. Okay, so just like they do these days, where they like implement sharks and stuff with tracking devices, and they read a bunch of data about them. Organic matter particulator. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it while leaving physical structures intact. Oh, okay. Like the lysine contingency in Jurassic Park. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. Well, I don't really seem to be able to get anything from these things, so I can't really get them out of their protective things, you know. Translation device. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term life appears many times in the device's data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. Oh, it translates alien language into... Oh, hey, no, goodbye. Oh my god, it's an empty case! Nanobots. Scans show some form of advanced nanobots inside the seemingly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Okay. Yeah, immobilize and return to Altair for mutual profit. Well, I can't immobilize them, unfortunately. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of rooms as well. There's also a data terminal up there. So at least I'm getting a whole bunch of information from these, even though I probably won't be able to get to the part where I need to go, because there's another artifact there. Unless there is an artifact in this facility, which I really hope that there is. Oh, look at that, a portal. And an ion cube that we need to insert into that. I don't think I have any ion cubes on board. Oh, is this like a main portal hub where it like teleports you to every single portal in the game? That would be quite epic, actually. Oh, that's a dead end. Whoa! Oh my god.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Yeah, I noticed. These are all the eggs. Yeah, don't know what that egg is, but yeah. Yeah, that is an egg for the crash fish. Look at that. That's, I don't know which egg that is. Oh, that is an egg for the those electrified guys. That's a that's a jellyfish egg. Don't know that one. Oh, there's a dragon leviathan egg. There's another like jelly shroom. That's a very large spadefish egg, but I believe that's an egg. Yeah, it looks the same as a spadefish egg, but I believe that's an egg for the reefback. Yeah, we got the same ones around here. This is really epic. Another dragon leviathan egg. Don't know that one. Yeah, I believe that's like a... No, that's not a stalker egg, that's a stalker egg. There are some eggs in here that I don't really remember. There are a whole bunch of... Why are there so many... Or are those sand shark eggs? Those also might actually be sand shark eggs, to be honest. Kinda looks like a map. But I can't really see what it's about, what the map has to be about then. Sea Emperor Leviathan research data. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upwards to accommodate this species. Feeding and the digestion, Jesus. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, this species feeds entirely on microorganisms, and it filters from the water, which themselves depends on complicated ecosystem of plants and animal life. Reproduction. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that like other species on this planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. Oh, okay. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. This substance was found to neutralize the effect of the bacterium. Ah, look at that. And its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. So this creature, this Sea Emperor Leviathan, apparently makes an enzyme that can cure the disease or neutralize it. Which is why some portion of the life on this planet is still alive. Okay, and that's why the aliens built this. But why the hell did they build this entire facility down here? First of all, and second of all, why the hell did they use those weird experiments on the Dragon Leviathan if they already figured out by this data I literally just now downloaded how they could cure the disease anyway? Why the hell were they messing around with Dragon Leviathans? And apparently this thing is supposed to be even bigger than a Dragon Leviathan. And if they get fucked up so hard by just a Dragon Leviathan, how were they even able to study this thing without dying horribly? Well, I guess because it eats microorganisms it would help, but still. Health. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicates the specimen captured by a researcher, it was actually captured, was approximately 1,600 years old. Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggests it has lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. Assessment: while a healthy emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. Oh yeah, of course, because when they captured it, it was 1,600 years old, and all of that alien shit, like disease outbreak and all that stuff, that all happened like a long time ago. But damn, that enzyme must be pretty freaking powerful for it to actually be able to keep all the guys on this planet alive, because if that enzyme wasn't released in the waters, then everything would have died on this planet by now. Easily, I should add, because as I said, it all happened like very long time ago, the disease outbreak and stuff. And by the time that happens, yeah, that's another portal. By the time it happens, the specimen they captured was already 1,600 years old. So who knows how old it would have been right now if it was alive. Yeah, we need another blue for that. I was afraid of that. Can we just please have a blue artifact in here? That would be really awesome. Rudimentary tablet. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities, although its structure is rather less complex. It may have served as a similar purpose, granting security access to and storing relevant data, and it was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. Circular objects. Holographic projector. This device contains network apparatus and holographic projection unit. It was likely used as a communications relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. That's odd. When I saw that was a holographic thing, I thought, oh, that's probably the thing that's been talking to me the whole time. But then it says there's no other devices nearby, so that kind of rules that out immediately. Alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than a practical purpose. The pyramid resembles vines, spiraling upwards towards a warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the aliens' homeworlds, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Okay. Strange carving. Those robots are everywhere. It's pretty sad, actually. They try to keep this place neat and tidy, but those aliens left like thousands of years ago. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol. two competing theories that may explain this similarity. Aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy, or the concept of yin and yang is universal, since yin and yang describes the fundamental interdependency of a seemingly opposite forces. It may be a necessary existential understanding in some form in all sufficiently developed civilizations. That's also pretty epic, actually. Like, the one thing that we thought was unique just for us is like a universal thing that happens throughout the entire universe. Also, you might be thinking like, oh, everything is unknown. Yeah, well, space is fucking huge, so obviously, even though humans can actually space travel in this universe, no way that they can survive or actually check out every single planet that exists. The tapering of two circles, union into opposites, into opposed and infinite small portions, is one logical way to represent this understanding, and may have been developed independently but by species other than humans. Yeah, that's actually pretty epic, yeah. Alien blade. What the fuck? Why the hell would they have a blade? They had like swords and stuff. An ancient earth blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples from the blade match the DNA of several separate heads of state from the period. This evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient space-borne civilization engaged in surreptitious study of less developed species. Oh, look at that! That's a horse! Or something. Look at that! Okay, so the aliens have actually visited Earth before, and they actually found it so interesting that they brought that all the way to this planet and made it into a display case. Now this is going to be another portal. Well, I'm going to check it out because maybe there's going to be a. I'm still hoping I can find one of those blue tablets lying around here. Although chances are getting slimmer and slimmer by every fucking room that I enter that has nothing. I really should have brought Romulus, then I could have at least powered all the portals. It looks like I'm gonna have to go back again to get Romulus and get another blue tablet. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, this is where all the... Oh, look at that! Peepers! This is where all the filters enter up. All the filters are placed throughout the world. This is where they all connect to. Because you saw peepers being... inflow pipe. Oh yeah, that's right, because they... Whoa, look at that. Because they, of course, they made that... they figured out that enzyme cured the disease. So they distributed all those peepers to get eaten and infected by the enzyme so that they could cure the rest of the planet. Peepers entering the containment facility. The pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. Yeah, that's the same thing with the vents. Specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seed and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. Yeah, they get pumped down here by the pipe system. They get infected by that enzyme that cures them basically, and then they get pumped back out so that they can be eaten by other things, and then they will be cured as well, and that's how the planet stays alive. So they must have some sort of supply of enzyme 42, because the specimen should be gone already. Oh, they made some sort of like aquarium over here, but it's empty because, of course, everything that they would have put in there is already dead. These guys are fresh pumped from the surface, so... Whoa. Outflow pipe. Enzyme host peepers leaving the containment facility. The outflow pipes are filled with peepers traveling back towards the surface. Specimens show no symptoms of infection. All specimens scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which data suggests inhibits the bacterium. Specimen stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the contents before entering the pipes. Yeah, that's what I said. So they pump these peepers from the surface, they get down here, they get infected by that enzyme which cures them, they get pumped back out through this other pipe. Oh, look at that, there. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, that's a warper probably. Yeah, they get pumped out through here. And... yeah, there goes one. They get pumped out into the regular, like in the ocean, and then can be eaten by other things, and then they slowly cure the whole planet. Wow, this is really creepy and awesome at the same time. Ah, here we go. Now we can go further down. Please let there be a blue tablet somewhere. I would thank you so much if we could have a blue tablet down here. I mean, all the other facilities had a tablet of some sort somewhere. Yeah, all these aquariums are empty because everything is dead. Because it all happened thousands of years ago. All those peepers. Well, there's not really anything here down here. It's just empty aquariums. Unless I can scan this. This may look important. No, it isn't. Okay, so that is freaking interesting. So the alien, this is basically the solution the aliens came up with. Just spreading that. But what? It's so weird. The timeline of all of this is so weird. Basically, they died by the disease outbreak caused by the dragon Leviathan. Oh, hang on, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they built this to accumulate the Emperor Leviathan that they captured to simulate its natural habitat and stuff, and pump in fresh food and stuff from the surface. And now it's being used for cure disease for some unknown reason. I think that's what happened. They didn't build it for the purpose of curing the disease. It is now. It was in place and it was perfect for distributing the enzyme throughout. Ventilation control. Why do I hear like angry noises? Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Inflow water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. Water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganism and nutrient counts are substantially... Yeah, you see microorganisms. So they built this as a feeding station for that Emperor Leviathan that they captured. And now it's just somehow ended up being used as a distribution for the cure, which is just coincidental. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Yeah, but they just contain those peepers with the enzyme, so... Yeah. It wasn't built for the purpose of distributing the cure, but that's just what happens. Because it was perfect. Yeah, and here's going to be another portal. Yeah, okay, well, there is no blue tablet out here, so once again I'm stuck, and once again I have to go all the way back to get another blue tablet, and also get Romulus for that. Because I can't find any other blue tablets around here. So this is probably to where they stored the Emperor Leviathan. And somehow there is enough enzyme 42 in there. Oh, hang on, I haven't been there yet. And there's also a data download here, which I almost forgot. Enzyme 42 project data. According to translated data logs, yes I will. An indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance for enzyme 42, which inhabited the symptoms of the Kara bacterial infection in other indigenous life forms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of independent flora and fauna via on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. Oh, so they may... Okay, I'm actually going to go back to get some water, but they basically built this entire facility just to accommodate that Emperor Leviathan. And it wasn't enough because it detected that it was not in its natural environment. Why do I keep hearing a fucking Dragon Leviathan when I try to enter in here?
All systems online.
So its health deteriorated because it was captured, and even though they went to great lengths to rebuild the habitat that it lived in, it still wasn't enough somehow. Right, so I'm actually really quickly gonna check with the cameras because I keep getting scared by that thing, but I can't really see it. Unless it's behind this facility somehow. Or, yeah, either it's stuck behind this facility, or it is from the Leviathans up top, because we're literally like below the thermal plant. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere up here, so I think it's just from above. Okay. Well, there's one area that we need to go, and then we've explored everything. Or they captured a Sea Dragon Leviathan in this facility as well, which would also be pretty epic. Well, then again, I bet everything that they captured should be dead by now. Alright. Preserved fetus. Sea Emperor fetus. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Physiology. Wow. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Nice. Stunned tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Yeah, of course, because that's how they can get the enzyme. Analysis. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in this specimen's digestive system. Without a young healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. Yeah, why the fuck would you forcefully remove a specimen from an eggshell? That's just ridiculous. I mean, these guys seem pretty freaking smart, so why the hell would they do that? Also, we can have a look at what this thing looks like. And to be quite honest, now I'm looking at that face. That looks suspiciously like that face has been telepathically talking to me. So, is a Sea Emperor Leviathan talking to me the whole time? Which is a bit odd, since it actually like speaks English. So it's so smart that it can fucking speak English and stuff. And also, just a side note, it was a female voice, so why it's called a Sea Emperor shouldn't be called a Sea Empress in that case. It's a little bit on the nitpicky side, but just wondering. Unless it isn't that at all. It just looks familiar, but it isn't. That's also possible. Oh, look at that. There's the egg. Yeah. Of course it's gonna die when you fucking rip an egg open. Idiots. Shell composition. The shell casing is formed some thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an extensive gestation period, whatever. This Leviathan species may give birth once per century, perhaps just once in their lifetimes. Okay. Shell casing incisions. Incisions? Well, it's more like they placed a fucking bundle of TNT next to it. Precise incisions suggest a laser-based tool was used to cut open the egg casing and forcibly remove the fetus inside prior to full gestation. Analysis. Time pressure to develop a bacterial vaccine may have driven the alien researcher to cut open this egg and remove the fetus for study. Oh, okay, so this is probably after the Dragon Leviathan released the disease in this facility. they were getting desperate and they looked for it. It is also possible that, removed from its parent and natural habitat, some vital condition for the infant to hatch naturally was not met. Yeah, well, we figured out that all these eggs will basically just remain in stasis until they met the right conditions, so that's also highly possible. So basically, they just... So if you can get the story straight, basically they went on this planet to develop a cure for a disease that had killed like I don't know how many planets on other parts of the solar system. They chose this planet because apparently they figured nothing could go wrong. Or maybe they discovered the enzyme 42 in that Sea Emperor Leviathan. Then they decided, alright, let's set up a massive base of operations on this planet. I guess that seems more logical. They were just looking around for a cure for the disease, and they just saw that Emperor Leviathan, and they thought, hey, this could potentially work. And then they basically set up a huge base of operations on this planet, all these facilities, and forced the platform just in case things could go wrong and everything. And while studying, they destroyed, the Dragon Leviathan destroyed their research facility. The disease got out into this planet. They were all dying. They were desperate because they actually knew that the Sea Emperor Leviathan was the way to the cure. They were desperate, cut open the egg, it didn't work, and then they all died and left. And that was 1,000 years ago or something, and now we are here. Because of that stupid enforcer platform. Alright, so that's now that we got the story straight, I'm gonna end the episode because I don't have a blue tablet and I need to get down there. So I'm gonna pilot Trajan back, get Aeneas, Romulus, sorry. We're gonna get Romulus, we're going to get the blue tablet, we're going to make a blue tablet, we should still have more than enough kyanite. And otherwise we'll just... No, I can't because I don't have Romulus with me. So we're gonna go back home, grab a blue artifact, grab Romulus, and then get back here. And hopefully we don't need any more blue tablets. Oh! Any more? Yeah, 2. It's pretty funny because they basically can just sit here the whole time because it's going to be... What the fuck? Is he underneath me? I thought it attacked my my Cyclops from underneath. I think he's stuck in the ground or something. That's strange. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna end off this episode here. Hope you almost enjoyed it. In the next episodes, I will either be already back here, or I will be on my way back here with Romulus and my blue tablets. But yeah, I still don't know where that fucking Dragon Leviathan is. I think, since it literally just now attacked me through the floor, I think it's stuck under the ground. I think it glitched or something and it was stuck and it just is stuck on the ground. Alright, first, before I end it off, I really quickly am going to try to find my way back. There's also that. That's also like another way to go, because that's where I entered from now. Yeah, this is where I came from, right? What the hell's that? Ah, yes, there is the narrow corridor. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Squeeze it through, thank you. It's pretty funny how it looks like over here that it's like very cold and stuff, like, oh, you're already out the lava zone, but no. Oh. Getting the tail caught again. Anyway, so I'm gonna end it off here. As I said, I'm going to return to my actual base. I'm gonna take Romulus with me next time, and I'm going to come back here with some blue artifacts so that I can actually enter the thing. I'm hearing angry noises behind me. I'm just going to move through here because this is basically the direction I need to go. Oh god. Anyway, I'll end it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Click the like button underneath if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Rowan Army so you will never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button up here off the left of here or the subscribe button that's underneath the video. See you later, Romans. Ave.